We're going to start with question 31, where in 1854, during the California Gold Rush, each ounce of gold was worth $20, and the largest known mass of gold found in California was worth $62,400 in that year. What was the weight in pounds of this mass of gold? And we're told that 16 ounces is 1 pound. So if each ounce was worth $20 and a piece, the biggest piece, was worth $62,400, then it had $62,400 divided by $20, or 3,120 ounces. It had 3,120 ounces. It had 3,120 divided by 16, or 195 pounds. Keep going. We're told that line T is shown in the xy plane below. We're given line T here with 3 points, and we're asked for the slope of the line. You can use rise or run. You can pick any 2 points. I just picked the first and the last point, and we would end up with 2/5 as our slope, as you can see. We can, of course, use the other 2 points, but it doesn't really matter because it's going to be the same slope anyway. Here, the slope is 2/5. Let's keep going. Question 33. The score on a trivia game is attained by subtracting the number of incorrect answers from twice the number of correct answers. If a player answered 40 questions and obtained a score of 50, how many questions did the player answer correctly? Well, let's see what we can do. We can write the number of correct answers as C and the number of incorrect answers as I. Total number of questions is 40, so C plus I is 40. The score is 50, so 2C minus I is 50. Right? That's how they defined the score in the question. And now we can add these two equations up to get 3C equals 90. The i's cancel. That means that the number correct is 30. Let's keep going. Point C is the center of the circle above. What fraction of the area of the circle is the area of the shaded region? Well, the area of the fraction of the area of the shaded region is going to be the same as the fraction of this angle, this 100-degree angle, relative to the whole circle. So it's going to be, the angle measured here is a 100-degree angle, and the total is 360 degrees. So the fraction is 100 over 360, or 5 over 18. Now, in these gradient response questions, you might notice these questions are kind of simple, and they are simple. They're designed to be simpler than the multiple choice questions. You just have to be sure that you don't make careless mistakes. Make sure that you check your work and that you know that every step you're doing is actually what you're supposed to be doing, not just a guess. Let's move on. Now, question number 35. We're given two equations: y equals x squared minus 4x plus 4, and y equals 4 minus x. We're told that the ordered pair xy satisfy the systems of equations above. We're asked for one possible value of x. Now, we can set the equations equal to each other, and we get 4 minus x equals x squared minus 4x plus 4. Now, putting that all on one side, we get that x squared minus 3x, which is x times x minus 3, is 0. So the roots here, since we factored it, are x is 0 and x is 3. So the answer is either 0 or 3. You can pick one, it doesn't really matter. I feel like most people in this situation pick 0 just because, but it really doesn't matter, and both of them would be counted as correct. Let's move on. Question number 36. Figure above, tan B is 3/4 and BC is 15 and DA is 4, and they're asking us for the length of DE. So here we have to do some critical thinking and think about the information they gave us and how we're going to use that information. So let tan B is 3/4. So DE over DB and AC over AB is 3/4. And now what does that say? Well, we're given that they're right triangles. Both of these are right triangles. That should be setting off bells thinking that this has to be a 3, 4, 5 triangle. If it's a right triangle and two of the legs are in this ratio, which we know is a confirmed ratio of the Pythagorean theorem, 3, 4, 5, we know that it's going to be a 3, 4, 5 triangle. Since BC is 15, AC is 9, and AB is 12, since AC over AB is supposed to be 3/4, right? And now we know that DA is 4, so since DA plus DB is AB, which is 12, that means that DB equals 8. And then since we know that DE over DB is 3/4 and DB is 8, then DE must be 6. Let's keep going. Question number 37. Given this huge table by number of contestants by score and day. And we're told that the same 20 contestants on each of 3 days answered 5 questions in order to win a prize. Each contestant received 1 point for each correct answer. Number of contestants receiving a certain given score on each day is shown in the table above. And we're asked for the mean score of the contestants on day 1. Well, we're given the total number of contestants as 20, so we just need to find the sum of their scores. That's going to be 5 times 2 plus 4 times 3 plus 3 times 4, and on and on. You get the idea, and we're going to add that up and get 48 as the total. Number of contestants is 20, so the mean is 48 over 20, or 2.4 as the mean or the average score on day 1. Let's move on. Question number 38, the last question of this set, of this section. We're told that no contestant received the same score on 2 different days. The contestant is selected at random. What is the probability that the selected contestant received a score of 5 on day 2 or day 3, given that the contestant received a score of 5 on one of the 3 days? Well, since there are 7 total times that a contestant received a score of 5, there are 7 options for when a contestant would have received a score of 5. And 5 of those options happen on day 2 or day 3, so the probability is simply 5 over 7. That is it for this set, for this section. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it informative. And until next time, I'll see you later.